Good morning, everyone. My name is Barry McAuley, and I am the lead leader in the project planning and schedule module for the MSc in Construction Informatics. If you can just bear with us for 10 minutes, we're just going to give an overview of this course, and it might be of interest to some of you, or maybe for anyone that's within the industry, to send someone on it and to be able to come back and feed some of the modules on what they've learned back in, which has been done on numerous companies within Dublin and Greater Ireland at the moment. So, in overall, this has resulted from a need to have upskilled individuals within the industry, especially BIM-trained individuals. And it came around a partnership between 4 universities: DIT, Cork University, University Maribor, and University of Ljubljana. So, as you can see already, there's already an international perspective. So, some of the main reasons why this course has been existent and has started to grow in a number of years is that at this moment in time, Ireland, more than anywhere, needs BIM-enabled people. This course trains you for this. It trains you up in the software, it trains you up in the different techniques, technologies. As well as that, it also teaches how to work within an integrated project delivery environment. It teaches the skills that you need as an individual as well as a team to kind of go forward and to develop your own personal development, as well as bring it into your industry and develop roadmaps and help further implement this within your organisation. So overall, the way this course works essentially is that there are a number of modules worth 5 ECTSs, and then there are a dissertation which is worth 15 and an integrated project which is worth 10. Each course runs for a total of a month, so there's 2 classes per month, and there's only one requirement to be on DIT, and that's for the Friday of each start of a lecture, so maybe once every month, or once every 2 months actually, where you just kind of come in and you meet the lecturer himself. As you can see, there's a number of modules. The first one will be Introduction to Construction Informatics. This in particular would look at different technologies currently within the construction industry, and how they can be implemented, and also creating roadmaps to help implement them into your organisation. Interoperability and BIM, this will be look at the likes of 3D software, the upskilling in that, and also different BIM applications. E-business construction will look at different e-business techniques and platforms currently out there, as well as invoicing and billing. Building collaborative technologies. This will look at different web-based platforms that can be used within your organisation to further enhance communication and collaboration. Applied knowledge management, this is look at different knowledge management skills and how this can be further advanced within the organisation to help capture knowledge and then use that knowledge for further application later on. Project planning and scheduling, the one that I'm lecturing on, I'll go into that in a bit more detail because I have a video which I'll talk over. Mobile computing, which is the use of the likes of iPads and other tablets and other mobile computing, and how they can be used in the field and transferred then towards models, as well as energy integrated ICT. So this is the use of software to calculate out deep calculations, and how this can be used then to help Ireland as well work towards EPD credentials. And then other ones there as well are the research methods, which is what leads on into the dissertation. So you're taught different research methods, and the dissertation will further evolve then, where you pick a topic, and then from that topic you go over and you write a thesis. And also the integrated project delivery, which this year we used the CITA technology pilot with the help of Paul and Bernard. And from there, the students were able to use all the information there to create an overall BIM execution plan and use a number of the lessons learned within this pilot to kind of further help their advancement. The 3 most interesting ones which have just been approved by DIT are BIM execution, planning, and project protocols. And what this details essentially is how to create a BIM execution plan for your organisation and how to implement this. The understanding of data set management and BIM, this also looks at the information you put into a model and how to extract it from the model, and how you actually use the information that is given to you. So it's all well and good having a model, but at the end of the day, when this model is handed over to you, how do you use this information? Well, this module specifically looks at that, and it looks at different aspects of COBE. The final one is sustainable BIM design and construction. This will look at different sustainability techniques and tools within the packages at present, and how these can be used for better carbon dating and carbon kind of neutral free buildings. These are currently going to be run now from this September, and as well as that, they might be run individually as well. So if there's a response from different companies wanting to take these on, they will be ran in conjunction with that. This is the platform that's used for the CITA Masters. It's run by Adobe Connect. As you can see, the screen there is the lecture. Also from there, each student can dial in, and they'll have their own voice, they'll have their own camera. The material is uploaded through there. So the beauty of this is that you don't have to leave the comfort of your home. So you can come home, log on around 7, and you're straight there. So who should apply? Graduates currently pursuing a career in the rapidly evolving area of BIM, experienced professionals who will be expected to manage BIM, as well as professionals currently employed in the construction industry who wish to develop new skills and adapt their professional abilities. Entry requirements: a 2-2 honours degree is required. If you don't have a 2-2 honours degree, then it's still open on work experience. If you have a level 7 and a substantial amount of work experience, there's definitely avenues to be explored to enter into the course. As well as there's traditional entry form entrance, so it's just fill out an entry form, send it in, it's assessed, and then you'll be called for an interview later on, and from there, you're on to your level 9. So we're currently taking applicants now for 2014, so I'd strongly advise to put in an application and see if you get accepted, and then from then decide then if you're going to go forward with it. Some of the benefits that are currently there is distance learning. As I said there, you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home. You can sit there and upskill and learn all these modules. All you have to do is be in DIT once, and the other 8 classes are from distance-based learning. The international course with overseas students, we have students from Austria, Australia. So we have a number of different students coming in from all over the world. This is starting to gain popularity, and I advise you strongly to start looking into putting an application form in the next couple of weeks. As well as online meetings with lead lecturers, a number of lead lecturers within Europe that are teaching in this. One would be Dr. Tomo, who's given a number of talks here. He's a leading expert, as well as Dr. Ken Beattie in the area of DEAP. There's been a substantial amount of time and thought put into lectures, each of them with a number of academic qualifications, as well as professional and industry-based, as well as opportunities to influence the future of BIM within your thesis. So just here's a few things that people have said. Paul Brennan, who is one of the BAM leaders in BIM, said the CITA Masters, there's in construction informatics is training industry professionals to deal with the new challenges facing Ireland's AEC. Laura Swain, who's the BIM coordinator for Jacobs Engineering, said the course is broad enough to allow individuals to go in the direction of their choice. Would definitely recommend this course to my colleagues. And Declan Alcock, who's come on as one of the sustainable engineers in the sustainable BIM model, said the innovative CITA MSc in Construction Informatics gives participants the ability to work creatively within a multidisciplinary team. There's also another of individuals, as well as Greg Bourne, who's working in the area of Navisworks within BAM, as well as Rob Moore, who's also working in the area of M&E in BAM in regards to BIM. And then as well, I know Trevor Woods, as well as leading the world in the QS BIM, without a doubt. He's part of the course as well. And there's other individuals who have all gained qualifications out of this, which has helped them. In my opinion, this is the leading qualification at the moment that exists in Ireland to help you further your BIM education.
Okay, thank you, Barry, for a great talk. Peter is my name. Just to give you a bit of a background, I work in Trinity College. I'm an architectural technologist. I've been working up with the University of Trinity College for 9 years now. I would have previously handled small to medium-sized refurbishment projects. So before I started on the master's course, my experience with BIM would really have been just at an enthusiast's level. So it would have been self-taught, literature I've read, or CITA events I would have attended. Over the past 6 years with my employer, I've been working on trying to introduce building information modelling, particularly into the facilities management element of what the college does. The college's budgets have been reduced by 25% over the last 4 to 5 years. So one of the main, I suppose, avenues the college want to go down is cost savings, and I think building information modelling offers the college one of the best opportunities they have to do that. On the screen here you can see this is a screenshot of the project that I undertook as part of Barry's module. I'm hoping Barry was going to use my project as an example video, But this type of module here, project planning and scheduling, came in very useful. The college has decided to implement BIM on the new Trinity, the Business Innovation Hub. So it's a €70 million, 13,000 square metre development that's planned to commence late 2014. The Level 2 Maturity BIM has been requested, and is the proposed development, as well as the provision of a common data environment in the form of an extranet document management system, has been put in the tender documentation. I seem to be the person with the most knowledge in the college at the moment, so probably under a little bit of pressure. The last module that I undertook and not finished at present was the building collaborative technologies. So we're looking at forming a building or a BIM execution plan for the college. All of the modules that you can see here have been completed this year so far. And I'm now undertaking the Building Collaborative Technologies module. So this has proven very useful to the college as they move to implement BIM. There's a number of advantages that I'm currently trying to educate the college on for the implementation of BIM. Mainly, the ones they're most interested in is the reduction in costs and the reduction in the overall life cycle costs of buildings. So at the moment, they're just looking at the traditional way of doing things, and having O&M manuals handed to them at the end of a project is just not working for them. So hopefully the first building that we're going to use it on is the Business Innovation Hub. Before I started on the master's course, I undertook a small amount of training using Autodesk Revit with ArcDocs. I would have had a pretty basic knowledge of most of the BIM suite of software, as you can see. I would have a very good knowledge of Autodesk, AutoCAD, and I find that having started the masters, although the training in the software is not directly involved with the masters, that from undertaking the modules, that my knowledge of the particular softwares, including Navisworks and Revit, has jumped significantly. So definitely recommend students send in an application and undertake the course. It's been a great help to myself. So I think that's about it. That's it. Thank you.
Thanks for your attention, Abby.